Jai Hind, good evening. Hope you are well. So we are having PPNDT session, and most of you are already familiar with the procedure of PPNDT. So if not, then you may just go through the details after pausing the video. We have talked about it, so we'll straight move ahead with the next procedure. Okay, and I have. Please be ready. On reverse count, picture will be displayed to you. Clear? Be ready. Three, two, one. Start filling out the details. As of now, you will not write a story and you will keep your video on. अभी आप स्टोरी नहीं लिखोगे, सिर्फ डिटेल्स फिल आउट करोगे बॉक्स में और एक्शन टाइटल लिख सकते हो, इसके अलावा और कुछ नहीं. आपकी वीडियो अभी ऑन रहेगी, ठीक है? यू विल कीप योर वीडियो ऑन. You may start story writing now. And candidates, if you may, then keep your video on. Stop writing, pens down. Stop writing. ओके, मेरे को पर्सनल नंबर पे ग्रुप में शेयर नहीं करोगे। नहीं करोगे।
Where we have to send it?
Number on from where you got the link. If any friend तुम्हारा कोई अगर दोस्त सेंड किया है तो उसको बोलो कि मेरा नंबर दे देगा, मेरा नंबर दे देगा। पता नहीं, एक चीज से मेरे को समझ में नहीं आता है कि लोगों को कि हाँ 12 साल से मैच हार रहे हैं, नहीं हार रहे हैं, ये सब बोलना पोस्ट करना क्या जरूरी होता है। अभी कुछ दिन पहले मैं देख रहा था लोग ऐसे फ्लेक्स कर रहे थे, है ना।
सर कुछ लोग कंपेयर भी ऐसे करते कि जैसे वो खुद खेलेंगे तो जिता देंगे।
में बोल हो जाते होंगे, खैर एनीवे, वी आर द क्लास इज बीइंग रिकॉर्डेड, तो ये सारा इनफॉर्मल टॉक्स में वी विल इंडल्ज लेटर। कैंडिडेट्स, एक मिनट, लेट मी लोअर योर हैंड, और जो जो कंप्लीट कर लेंगे अपना ये, जब आपने शेयर कर दिया होगा, है ना, जब आप शेयर कर दोगे, अगर आपने पीडीएफ शेयर कर दिया तो अपना हैंड रेज कर लोगे थोड़ा, ठीक है। जल्दी करो यार, इतना टाइम क्या लगता है प्रियांशु तुमको, ऋतिक, इतना टाइम नहीं लगता है।
सर जस्ट जैसे आपने बोला वैसे ही सेंड हो गया।
एंड हैंड रेज करके रखो।
सर सेंड कहाँ करना है?
जिस नंबर से तुम्हें लिंक मिला है ना, तुम जो मेन
लिंक तो
ग्रुप
मुझे
है,
इंस्टाग्राम पे मिला था।
क्या इंस्टाग्राम पे मिला था?
हाँ,
मेरा नंबर
आपका नंबर है बट वो मिल नहीं रहा है। एक स्टार्टिंग का एक दो बता देना।
9334948814।
हाँ सर, हो गया सर।
कंप्लीट कर लिया तो हैंड रेज करना। अरे यार कोई टाइप कर दो नंबर यार। वैसे वहां पे भी इंस्टाग्राम से भी तुमको नंबर मिल जाएगा। जल्दी करो भाई। समीत तुम क्या कर रहे हो भाई? What are you doing, Samiत? What is this behavior?
What, sir?
कोई नहीं, मीम है ना। पूजा, what is this behavior?
नहीं सर, मीम तो हो गया रिलेट सर, पर मैंने किया क्या?
अरे पीडीएफ भेज जल्दी, जो लिखा है स्टोरी वो।
सर अच्छा सॉरी सर, मैंने जेपीजी फॉर्मेट में भेज दिया।
कोई बात नहीं है, ऐसे पीडीएफ ही भेजना।
हाँ।
ध्यान रखो इस चीज को, यू विल सेंड द पीडीएफ ओनली। ठीक है। आयुष, अमोल, नितिन भेज दी। कीप योर वीडियो ऑन ऑल ऑफ यू बडी, प्लीज कीप योर वीडियो ऑन, है ना। ऐसे इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू, आई मीन वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू, ऐसे सबका वो ऐसे एक ही जैसा लगता रहता है। ठीक है। नितिन सेंड कर दिया, संदीप सेंड कर दिया, जल्दी भेजो संदीप, नितिन। फर्स्ट मैंने किसको बोला था? हेलो, ये कौन है? प्रवीण तुम हो? बता। प्रवीण, अरे पीडीएफ भैया, पीडीएफ पीडीएफ में भेजोगे ना तो दैट इज बिट गुड, है ना। उसमें थोड़ा सा सही रहता है। कॉल क्यों कर रहे हो? सीधे नंबर सेव कर लेते हैं। चलो, द फर्स्ट कैंडिडेट इज रेडी।
हाँ हाँ जी सर।
ओके, मैं अभी बस 1 मिनट का और टाइम दे रहा हूँ। जिनको रिहर्स करना है दे मे डू इट। उनको कैसे करना है, रिहर्स की जरूरत है तो वो अपना कर सकते हैं। ठीक है। ठीक है। ओके, अभिषेक आर यू रेडी?
यस सर।
पक्का?
हाँ गुड।
अभिषेक के बाद जो कैंडिडेट है रेडी, अविराज टाइमिंग देखते रहोगे तुम।
यस सर।
कैंडिडेट्स जिन्होंने नहीं भेजा है, प्लीज यू मे सेंड इट एज क्विकली एज यू मे। लास्ट चला गया है ना, कोई बात नहीं है, बॉस आ गया। Abhishek, you may start.
Okay, sir. Friends, from the picture shown to us, I have pursued one male character of the age 24 and he is in a neutral mode. The action of my story is helping his friend in upcoming placement. Ravi, a 24 years old final year engineering student, was studying in Amrutani College of Engineering. He saw his roommate was standing alone and was thinking. He approached him and got to know about that he has an upcoming merchant navy interview. He decided to help him and told him not to worry. He first shared his experience about the ships, like design, structures, engines, and the other mechanical aspects. He also took the help of internet, and office teachers. They both sat together and searched about the company and prepared a set of questionnaire. He also shared him the technical questions will be asked. After a series of mock interviews, he boosted his confidence, and on the day of interview, he raised his morale and helped him recalling the concepts. As he went to the interview was success and he cleared it successfully. He told his friend, he told his roommate, and they both share the together. Thank you.
Good morning, friends. From the given picture, I have perceived one character of age 24 years. Action is positive, and the mood mood is positive, and action of
Start
my
again,
story is
Amol. Start again.
okay, sir. Good evening, friends. From the given picture, I have perceived one character, age 24, mood is positive, and action of my story is celebrating Diwali at home. My main character is Amit. Amit was a mechanical engineer in Tech Mahindra, Pune. During his vacation, he went to home in Diwali. He was very happy to meet his family and visit home. He decided to make the Diwali memorable. So he discussed with all his cousins. So they first cleaned the home and they put lightings. They then helped their mother to make sweets. They did shopping and Amit bought beautiful gifts to all the members. On the Diwali day, they made beautiful rangoli and greeted each other. They clicked photos and enjoyed their time. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. Picture shown to us. I saw one character. The main character of my story is Sachin, who is 20-year-old male, mood positive, and he is a general secretary of DOV college. He was assigned to organize college fest in the college, so he called his team members and other committee volunteers and discussed the plan with them. They plan to keep several events like poetry, dance, debate competition, and several other solo dance competitions, several other events. They discussed the cost of the college fest. Then made a poster and on the college website as well. They also circulated Google form for the participants. Prior to the event, they also booked local caterers and sound system for proper event. On the day of event, they took the help of NCC student for organizing the crowd in the college. With proper coordination, the event went well, and he thanked everyone. Thank you.
Anshu Naik.
Good evening, everyone. So, I can see only one character in the story. I perceive him to be a 30-year-old man who's looking towards his ambition. So, according to me, my story is in a positive mood, and the title of my story is Ambitious Dream of a Drone Startup. So, according to me, Sachin, a 30-year-old man who has recently quit an MNC and planned to start a drone startup. So, along with his friends, he has had so sorry, sir. I'm getting a lot of notifications. That's why I got distracted. So he has had a total savings of 2 crores, and along with his friend, they have added all the savings in single account based on a lot of requirements that those guys have seen in the current industry as well as the military standards. They have designed a specific drone, and they have made a prototype out of it, which they have pitched in various expos and various drone meets. And further, a lot of companies have approached these guys to make their drones, but the Army's Northern Command has finally finalized these people to manufacture drones for them, for which Army also has paid them a lot of money to manufacture various equipments for the manufacturing of those drones. Thank you.
Amen.
Friends, from the picture I perceive, there's one character who's male with the age of 27 with a positive mood. The action of my story is protecting crops and feeding stray cows. And the story is about Ambuj, who has done his BSc in agriculture. He's from a wealthy family who owns a farmland. So while he would grow exotic vegetables and crops at his farm, one day while he was going to his kitchen to cook himself a breakfast, he would see through the window that stray cows were gazing on his crops. To minimize the damage, he would quickly go there and back off the cows, and afterwards, seeing that the barbed wires were the cows pushed the barbed wires and then came inside the crop, he would research about the electric fences which are friendly, animal friendly, and order it and go to the market and get it. After coming back, he would employ the locals, and with help of them, he would set up the fencing and further take out the stubbles and create a feed for the cows. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. The action of my story is helping the village gain its glory back. From this picture, I perceive one character, Anshul, who is in a positive mood. He's 23 years old and a BTech graduate who recently completed his education from IIT Kanpur. He went to his village to visit his grandparents, and while he was staring outside the window, he noticed drought ridden fields, and quickly he came up with a solution. He then went to the elders of the village and discussed this concern with them, providing the solution of building water supply by using the groundwater. The village elders agreed to him and helped him organize a group of people from the village. He also went to municipality to gain use some resources, and with all their efforts and hard work, a water supply system was built in the village. Thank you.
From the given picture, I perceive one character of age 37 in neutral mode. An action of my story is to tackling a possible cyber threat. Uh, Karthik is a 37-year-old individual who is head of department in cybercrime, and in recent days he heard a lot of information regarding cyber crimes in his region. To resolve the issue, he held bilateral conversation with other individuals of his group as well as with the cyber crime management committee. He divided the work of raising the beginning of the issue to different sections of the people. He also diverted some monetary funds for the same. He also paid extra focus on R&D department to foster the research work in the same field. And with the help of all these efforts, they were ultimately able to trace the culprits and they were able to resolve the issue.
Balakrishna.
Good evening, everyone. From the picture, I pursue one character, and that is male. And the mood of character is positive, and my action is planning for the final match. So Dhruv is a handball player of Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan School, and he is captain of his team. So his team reaches to the semi-finals and semi-finals. And in semi-finals, there is a team who is very tough competitor to their team. So he decided to uh, think and make plans and strategies uh, against that team. So he bring a notebook and make plans and strategies and introspect himself. So by which after that he told his strategies and plan to his teammates, and the next morning they applied in their practice matches, and after that in the match they do very well, and they won the semi-finals and reaches to the finals, and his coach also praises to the Dhruv. Thank you.
From Good evening, everyone. From the picture shown to us, I perceive one male character in positive mood and of the age 24 years. And the action of my story is thinking about the first class and retrospecting. Raghav, MA Political Science postgraduate, recently cleared his June 24 exam. After that, he applied for assistant professor in Doon University. After clearing the interview, he went for the first class. He thought, while standing near a window, he thought about the first class, made lesson plans, and at the same time, thoroughly go through the chapters as well as the subject. On the D day, he went to the class, took the class as per to the lesson plan, and at the same time, interacted with the students. After the class get over, he thought about the how the class went and also retrospected, made necessary changes in some portion and kept some portion as they were earlier. And after satisfaction, he went to his home. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. From the picture, I perceive a character, male, The title of my story is The Last Chance. Akash, a 19-year-old plus two graduate whose results were out today, and he fared well in plus two examination. His parents had great high hopes in that he would be a government officer one day, but he is desperate of playing cricket, and but he has not done very well till now. He is very skillful, and he was a bit dejected from his last few year of performance. He was standing in front of the big window in his house where he decided to take a drop, and alongside studying he wanted to give his full mind and body on playing cricket. So he decided to go to great coaches. He prepared his mind as well. He did meditation. He practiced very well. He came back to his district. And in this season he performed very well in his league matches. Then in district tournaments, then his name was opted for the Binu Mankar tournament where he fared well, and he was called for NCA high performance camp held in Bangalore, where he showed his skills and did great. Then he came back home, and that day the squad for the India 19 tour to Australia was released, where his name was opted. And today he was feeling very relieved, and also his parents were very proud of him. And the day after 1 year, he was standing in front of the same window where he was dejected, and now he thinks all his hard work in the last 4 years had paid off. Thank you.
Jai Hind, everyone. From the picture, I have perceived one male character of 22 years age, positive mood, and the action of my story is preparing for interview. Rajat, 22, was the final year computer science engineering student from VNIT Nagpur. In 2 months, various multinational companies were going to come in the campus for campus placement. Rajat started his preparation. He started brushing on his coding and reasoning skills. He started attempting the question papers within the time limit. He also took help from his friends and teachers and started working on his communication skill. He updated his LinkedIn profile and started reading about the companies and their work culture. He also took mock interviews. On the day of the interview, he relaxed himself and confidently went inside the interviewing room, gave all the answers that panel asked. In few weeks, the interview results were announced, and Rajat was campus placed into Amazon. He was happy. He shared his achievement with his parents, teachers, and friends. Thank you.
Giant friends, from the picture I perceived one character. He's a male, his age is 21 years old, and he has a positive mood. The action of my story is introspecting the weaknesses of the day and improving upon them. So Raman was a 22-year-old recent college graduate from Delhi University. He decided to prepare for his competitive exams further. Firstly, he used to study anything he wanted in no systemized manner. Soon he realized due to this, he was not able to track his progress and he did not have a system. For that, he contacted his seniors who were also preparing for competitive exams. From their advice, he made his goals. Firstly, his yearly goal, then his monthly goal, and then his weekly goal. Then he wrote all the tasks that he needed to do to achieve these goals. Then he arranged these tasks in a priority order. Every day in the morning, before starting his work, he used to write the daily goals and in the priority order. Then he did them. Initially, he was not able to complete all the tasks, but he did not lose hope. Instead, he stood in front of his window every day and introspected his day. Then he noticed his mistakes and made sure that he did not repeat it further. Soon, he was able to complete all the tasks of his day and eventually his monthly and yearly goals also. This led him to finally achieving his aim of clearing his competitive exams. Thank you.
Jai everyone. From the picture, I perceived a character whose name is Mohit. He is 28 years old and the mood is positive. The title of my story is Self-Satisfaction. Mohit is a big businessman and but had some. May I start again? Giant friends. From the picture, I perceived a character whose name is Mohit and is of 28 years old. The mood is positive, and the title of my story is self-satisfaction. Mohit is a businessman. He have earned much money, but was missing something in his life. Once he was looking out from the window, he noticed that the rush on the road, and he noticed that people are struggling with their daily life. So he thought that he will conduct a workshop throughout the city of 7 days, and in the workshop he will hire some professionals who will the workshop will be free for everyone, and the professionals will teach skills to the personal member participants, and will guide them how can they open their own business. And the after these sessions, the sessions all over the city took 4 months, and after these sessions they got very good results, and find and the both found self satisfaction in his life. So he decided that he will repeat that every month, every year. Thank you.
Nitish,
Yes, sir. Joined everyone. From the picture I pursue Sandeep, a 24 years male character in positive mood. Sandeep, a 24 years old architect in Bangalore, working at Adani Corporation. He, on a weekend, following his morning rituals, doing meditation and enjoying a cup of tea in front of his window. From window, he observes that children's playing in his society was not having proper playground. So, as being an architect, he decided to make a plan and present it to society president and management, and make them understand the plan, including the budget and the project which he want to build. So after making plan and convincing all of them, he worked on his project and prepared a playground for the children to play safely and in a clean environment. Thank you.
Naveen,
So, good evening, gentlemen. From the picture shown to us, I have perceived one male character of age 25 in the positive mood, and the action of my story is to start a new textile business. So, Rahul 25 pursued the course of the fashion and designing from the Thapa University. So, after his graduation, he decided to do a textile and clothes business. So, first of all, for this, he took the permission from his parents and also decided the place where he will initiate the business. Then he make a group of his team then he make a group of his friends and also make out the templates for the business and post it on the different social media sites and to attract the viewers toward the new business. Also, he reads about the latest textiles clothes which are in high demands and contact with the dealers and make the deals with them and buy some of the pieces for his shop. Then within a few weeks, it was able to deliver in his godown. He checked all the clothes properly and he settled down the clothes in his shop properly. After that, he was begin with the business. Then after a few months, he with his team members started themselves with the new designings of the clothes and started selling them into the market. Thank you.
Friends, from the picture, I have perceived one character who is male in positive mood and 23-year-old. Action of my story is preparing for CDS exam. Anand, 23-year-old, completing his BTech CS from BBD University, Lucknow, started preparing for CDS exam. He went to YouTube, got all the information regarding the process. He understood clearly and download the previous year questions paper from the UPSC site. He also started buying newspaper daily and made the daily routine. He get up early at 5 a.m. He go to window and feel the cool breeze. He also started running and daily and coming back at in day he study and in evening he used to meet his friends and also do some household work. He on the day of examination he written very well and cleared the exam and he enjoyed it with family and friends and started preparing for SSB. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. From the picture, I perceive one male character who is 22 years old and in neutral mood. Action of the story is waiting for colleagues for a dinner party. Deva is the central character.
He's a 22 years old trainee engineer at Deloitte, Gurgaon. As he was new in the city, so he made some friends at his office. And one day, he invited all of them for a dinner party at his flat. For this, he shared the address and timing with all of them. After the office hour, he went to his flat and prepared for the dinner and set up a music system for all of them. He eagerly waited outside his window where he saw his friends coming from the office at the parking area. He took all of them from there to his flat and later on they enjoyed the dinner together. This helped Deva to create a good bonding with all of them and this was shown in his performance in the next upcoming project. And Deva continued organizing such events for his friends later on. Thank you, everyone.
Gentlemen, I perceived one character in the picture, which is male and positive mood. His age is 23. And the action of my story is repairing the damaged garden after the heavy construction work. So, gentlemen, my story goes like this. Ayush, age 23, was an assistant engineer in TCS. And on the vacation, when he came home, he saw that his home's construction was completed. But due to that heavy construction, the garden was really damaged. So he was very fond of gardening. So one day when he saw in the balcony that that garden was damaged, so he decided to repair it. And so he, with the help of his father, brought all the equipments. Also, he bought a lot of black soil and spread it evenly on the ground, gardening ground. And after that, he planted all the flower plants and plants that he bought from the different areas. And he repaired the garden, and in this way he also gave it the aesthetic look. And at Diwali, on the occasion of Diwali, he also made it very good looking. So in this way he repaired the garden and he was very happy with this work. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. From the given picture, I have perceived one character, male, age 22, mood positive, action, planning for the forthcoming examination. And Saurav is the protagonist of my story, and my story goes like this. Saurav was pursuing his master in science from the DAV College, Dehradun. So one day in college, he came to know about his semester examination date, and unfortunately, that was clashing with his defense exam. So he went to his room and thought about it and created a comprehensive strategy for it. So in that strategy, he dedicated his morning and evening hours for his defense examination and college time for his semester examination. He also took the help of his friends and in finishing the syllabus for his semester exam. And subsequently, he started giving mock tests for his defense exam. And after the all the syllabus was complete, he appeared in both the examination, did well, and within a month, result were declared. He performed well and got good marks in his college and cleared his defense exam. So he shared this moment and thanked his friend and enjoyed the moment with his friends. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hello everyone. From the picture shown to us, I perceived one male character of age 24 in the positive mood. The hero of my story is Ramesh, and the action is coming out from the business meet. Ramesh, 24, MBA graduate from Sri Ram College, New Delhi. He wanted to start a coffee business, wanted to meet with the investor for the same. He prepared the outlines for the same and highlighting all the details. He also prepared a presentation highlighting the financials required and the proper timeline of the business. He then met with the investors and presented everything very nicely. He convinced them and uh, secured the investment. After that, when he left the meeting, he was thinking of all the things requirement and he wanted to share the news with his other colleagues. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. From the given picture, I have perceived one character, male 27, mood positive. Action of my story is trip to Manali. So Akshay was working as a software engineer at TCS Pune. In the upcoming winter, he and his friend has already decided to plan a trip to Manali. On a given date, they have boarded the train. After 2 days adventurous journey, they reach Manali. Akshay got stunned and got mesmerized by seeing the beauty of the nature through his hotel room. After that, they have decided that they will do skating over the mountains. After completing the skating, they played with the snow and also click lots of pictures and selfie. After completing their trip, they have back to their hometown with lots of memories and a gift for their loved one. Thank you.
Gentlemen, from the picture I have pursued one character. The age is 25 years, is male and mood is neutral. The action of my story is participating in awareness session. Pranav was a 25-year-old MTech graduate. While he was standing in his college, he saw a poster regarding blood donation camp awareness installed outside his college. So he decided to participate in that event. While he visited the blood donation camp, he not only volunteered his blood but also attended the session which was regarding spreading awareness and importance of blood donation. He attended the session with a keen interest and also showed his interest in participating in future activities of the camp also as a volunteer. When he came back to his family and friends, he also spread the knowledge which he had received regarding the blood donation about the benefits of having a blood donation certificate. For example, receiving a 1 unit of blood for their family members very instantly. He also gave the knowledge regarding how a little donation of blood can save lives of people and the society, and a little contribution can help someone recover from their diseases. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Okay. Congratulations, Miss Space, on purchasing the BMW. Hat.
Thank you, sir.
BMW hat. Okay.
Yeah, car soon.
So you purchased a car.
No, no, no. Only a hat.
सर उसके बाल बड़े हैं इसलिए लगा रखा है, आप डांटो ना उसको.
कोई बात नहीं. No, no, you should be groomed, but not an issue. है ना? Anyway, now we will have usually in actual assembly smaller. So we'll start the narration. But now I will divide the group in two parts. Sorry, Aviraj, you are left. Forget that. Yes, Aviraj. Anyone please? Vishwesh, sorry, Priyansu, watch the time for Aviraj.
Yes, sir.
Aviraj.
Hello, am I audible, sir?
Aviraj.
Friends, I perceive one male character, age 25, mood positive. Action of my story is performing in town hall for the allocation competition. So Raghav, 25, studying in final MTech. So one fine day when he interacted his professor, he got to know that he has been selected for the English allocation competition. So he took help of his professors and friends in selecting the topic, as well as he was new to the public speaking. So he did proper practice of the speaking skills in front of the mirror, as well as he also took help of his friends in delivering the speech. He also worked upon his voice modulation to improve his speaking skills. On the day of performance, he performed very well. He was having a calm composure and also performed well and won the competition. Thank you.
Well, so I'll divide the group in two parts. Those who are not taking part in the discussion, you may raise your hand quickly. All of you are taking part. Those who are taking part in the discussion, you may raise your hand. Those who are taking part in the discussion, raise your hand. Okay. Group one include Vishwesh, Priyansu, Shandip, Sachin, Ritik, Mihir, Shamit, Jyoti, uh, Nitin. Okay. Is it clear? And Praveen. Group two include Shanu, Nitish, then we have this guy, sorry, Shanu, Nitish, Jishu, Anshu, Astha, Ayush, Balkrishna, Deepa, Ankit, Amol, Abhishek. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Group one, you may start the discussion.
So, sir,
Friends, it is
Friends, firstly we should start with selecting a character.
first
first
of
of
all,
all,
we
we
are
ask that
all
any
of
of
you
you
in
in
person
person,
as
sir.
well.
Whenever
Why?
we receive
Now,
one
can you
head
take
in
in
the
In the
picture,
picture,
Let's go one by
see
one.
that there
there
was
is
a
a
person
person
looking
looking
out
out
through the window,
Just
and he
make
was
sure you
taking.
belong
Friends, first we should start by writing the main character profile
Wait, wait,
as it is
Mihir,
clearly visible.
Stories regarding
sorry,
the
Mihir.
name is
Sir,
gender
there
is
is
raising
gender,
hand.
gender is
Gentlemen,
gender is raising
stop
hand.
for a while.
Sir is raising hand. Stop.
Friends, let's go one by one, please.
Stop,
Sir is raising hand. Sir is raising hand. Stop.
So
Sir
our
is
main
raising hand.
protagonist is
Stop.
Rahul, who has pursued the course from the
Sir is raising
alternate
hand.
designing.
Stop.
ये किसको ऐसे वो क्या बोलते हैं मतलब ऐसे तो मेरे को आ रहा है मैं रिकॉर्डिंग में तो बोलूंगा नहीं. Who was that guy who had just commented before you started the discussion? Kiss or something? Who was he? Yes, Ariman, what is the issue?
Sir, my name wasn't mentioned in either the group.
तो you are in group वन है ना, इसका कोई नहीं
Okay,
होता उसका group वन होता है कि नहीं?
ठीक है सर. Okay, sir. Yes.
Group one, you may start.
So, friends, we had a picture there was a guy looking out of the window and he was thinking, planning something. And in the narration also we have heard that so many of the making story on the preparation. So friends, I would like to say that the story should be revolve around the preparation for any exam.
In a formal attire, we can have a story which revolves around preparing for an
Jyoti, I would be slightly disagree with you. The exam was not formal. He was wearing just a sweater. So it can be like in house or in any office, in anywhere.
Along the city area, where he's actually waiting for his colleagues, and he made a dinner for all of them for a
Friends, we can say that we can make a story as I said on the preparation, and many of us have made on this.
Select a category around which the person is preparing for. It can be an interview, it can be a competition exam.
It is a night scene and he's looking out at the window. He is actually waiting for someone's arrival. We should make a story around it.
Let's discuss one by one and we are not able to connect themselves.
I agree with Samir that it is positive, like he's actually looking outside or he's actually driving out there and he's mesmerized with you. We can either make a story along with it. We can also make a story along with the scene that he's actually traveling with his friends and he saw a very mesmerizing view outside the window and he was mesmerized with the view and went along with friends for the track in the next morning. Yes, we can see that it is a night prepared for the track for the next morning as he was actually seeing the view from the road.
And
Also by giving some of the books to their children. That our main character is preparing for some exam, and most of us have about that only. So we should go to the theme that
So that is what I was saying and Jyoti was also saying. So let friends have some discussion on the action regarding the preparation. So the first section would be about the exam and also
and started preparing one by one.
So he thought that how he will implement the technology only once he selected in the exam. Selected in his job.
The equipments and afterwards the kids will play there. You will get the funding from the nearby people and afterwards
Let's come to the conclusion regarding the team part so that it becomes easier for all of us to determine the actions.
Okay, so gentlemen, we should
the
story regarding the preparation for examination. So should we go with the topic of going ahead with the preparation for examination?
Yes.
I agree with
So now
where the action noting down the syllabus and then making the notes out of it, then taking help of the internet for preparing the previous
and also taken help from some of his friends who was also preparing for the same exam.
Notes and by from his
the coaching and he may teach the small kids in this society.
Manage both of the exams I think after completing all the steps,
Yes.
he got a
I
result.
think we
He
can
got
also add
He
one
can
point that he's
teach
actually
the
preparing
small
for the
kids in
interview
the
for the next
society,
day.
and
For
that will
that, he was
also
not able
make
to
him
sleep
more
before
prepared
night, so he
for
called
his
his
exam.
friend for
Friends,
that,
before
and
starting the
he got
preparation, we
motivated
first
by his
need to analyze the
yeah. He
pattern of
called his
execution.
friend and he told him calm down.
The action, I think the story, the theme is
And
the active part.
it is
One
on
of
that
the
before the
actions
interview,
that
so he actually
he
called his
helped from
friends for
the
the narrative.
he took help from the library, and he read about the competition, various
Yes,
stages in the
as he
competitions, and he prepared for the interview. He also
to
practiced
complete his
And
preparation.
we can
Yes.
do like that, that he made a group of some friends, and they
Friends,
discuss
there
the
is raising
topics
hand.
every day.
yes,
Gentlemen,
they
stop.
also went for
Gentlemen,
the
stop. Gentlemen,
college
stop.
library and read
Stop.
the
Nitin,
Now tell me one thing. एक साथ दो लोग बोलेंगे तो क्या होगा? अब मुझे लगता है डिवाइस होगा, है ना? उतना बेसिक्स मेरे को ही पता है। क्या आप दूसरे की बात सुन पाओगे?
no sir.
दूसरा इस चीज का
No,
नाम
sir.
क्या है?
No,
No, sir.
तो अगर आप डेलिबरेटली बोल रहे हो, कोई और बोल रहा है उस समय बिना रिक्वेस्ट किए हुए या उसको ऐसे बोले उसके बिना चुप हुए, तो क्या हो रहा है? एक तो आप अपना पॉइंट भी नहीं बोल पा रहे हो, समझ में नहीं आएगा सामने वाला को, आपको खुद नहीं सुनाई देगा सामने वाला। मैं आपने नहीं बोल रहा, मैं सुन रहा हूँ। ये ग्रुप डिस्कशन है, आप अपने ग्रुप से आपको बात करना, अपने ग्रुप का ध्यान रखना है, ठीक है? एंड तो ये ध्यान रखोगे। बट ओवरऑल ज्योति का परफॉर्मेंस बहुत सही था, है ना? ज्योति वाज एबल टू स्पीक अप, दैट इज अ वेरी गुड। रेस्ट ऑफ यू आर, आई मीन, इट इज इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम एंड न्यूजीलैंड मैच, है ना? इंडियन मेंस क्रिकेट टीम एंड न्यूजीलैंड मैच। ओके, चलो। सो नाउ ग्रुप 2, be ready. When I say start, you will start. Group 1, you may put off your video. Group 1, you may put off your video, है ना? ऐसे प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस की जरूरत नहीं है अभी। ग्रुप 2, कीप योर वीडियो ऑन। जिनका वीडियो ऑन नहीं रहेगा, मैं ट्रस्ट मी, इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू comprehend your point or add your point to the discussion. So keep your video on. That will help me to assess you in a better manner. When I see this, literally, I mean, anyway, I'll not get into that comment, but I'll remind you something that I had to say regarding this once the recording is off. Okay, group 2, you may start.
So, friends, we all have made good stories, but in my opinion, I believe that the story made by Smith was good as it deals with Manali trip and
Friends,
spending
first of
time
all,
with
talk about
spending time with
as
friends
we
is very
perceive that
very
there
memorable.
were one character in the
And
picture and comprising of
And
age
he is
around
having a
25
formal
years
attire.
and
So
mood
according to
seems
me,
to be
we can
positive.
go with the theme of
And from the
placement,
picture, we can
but we
perceive
can
that
also
he
go
is
with
a
the
student who is
interview part.
graduated right now.
Exactly.
Yes, we can go with
yes, he
Exactly.
wasn't
he is preparing for the
Gentlemen, gentlemen, if we leave it like this, we won't be able to get to a conclusion. I think it's a more of a discussion than a debate. So we should.
From the image, was clearly
So,
visible
gentlemen,
that the
listeners,
individual
it's
is very
clear
full
that
of
we
plans,
saw
so
one
we can
character. He
assign
was
him
in
some
student
job,
looking
like head
outside.
of the institute or head of some department.
बालकृष्ण अनम्यूट करके बोलोगे, ठीक है? तुम जो बोल रहे हो तुम्ही को सुनाई दे रहा है। कंटिन्यू।
Friends, I
So,
think that
gentlemen,
it
as
helps
he
for
was
the
a
age
character,
group
he
so
was
that we
looking
can
outside.
consider the graduate
That
as
make a story wherein
thinking
organized.
making it college student or either going on a Manali trip.
common conclusion. So I think we
I
are
agree with you. We can consider you a college student, but maybe for preparing for exams, it would be
action of
more.
I would like to point in this case that
preparing someone
I
for
think
some exam or something. He's very formal
There is
dressed,
also
clearly.
one good story and regarding the campus placement.
Yes,
We can
I
go
agree
with
Friends, I
that.
think that most of us are saying that
gentlemen,
it is going on
put my
Manali
point
trip,
as well in
and
this
some
case.
of us are
According
on
to
the
me,
point
what
that
I
it is a
can see is
student.
that
So let's
So
make it
let us
that
take
it is a
that.
student and
Let us
it is
take
going
that
on
male
Manali
as
trip
a
after
final
the
year
exam.
student. We
as
can
per
take
the,
the
as per the attire,
we can make like
he's
that
a
he's a
final year
because he's
graduate and
consider
he
that
final
he is
year
going
examination and he's planning to go on a
he's
Manali
in
trip.
the campus placement.
yeah,
He
after
will
after
also
the
be
exam,
along with
Yeah,
him.
also with
Yes, we can make it like that he just missed his final examinations and then he is planning for Manali trip.
So we can
so
It
stick
will
after
to
his
also
the
final
justify
year
his
I agree
formal
with you.
attire.
Adhish, if the story are being on a final year grad
Plan, how
we
he
can
planned the Manali trip
bring
and
it
with
age
whom he
So
is
first
going.
talk to their
When
candidates.
Deepa has said
Okay,
about
then
as
we can
Deepa has said
we can
about the
choose the
final
As
year
topic.
we have
graduate,
already
we can take
decided
that
on the
too.
character, we can
We
move
can
on
add
to the
actually
planning.
Choose a single
how
discussion.
the final year
So
Yeah,
graduate take.
I agree with you, Balkrishna, but as we have already decided who the character is, and he is a final year student going on a Manali trip, so we can move on how the
Yes, let's
planning
move
is
on
done.
to the
okay,
actions.
Okay,
Asta
so
shown.
we
Wait.
can bring
Balakrishna,
we can bring a topic, a person who is
बहुत अच्छा, great. नेता बनने के
You are
पूरे
on mute, Balakrishnan.
नेता बनने के पूरे
अरे
लक्षण है आप
नहीं,
सभी के, है ना?
Sir is raising
ये
hand.
कैसे
ठीक है?
म्यूट हो रहा है?
You, I have muted. तुम तो मेरे को ओम बिरला समझ लिए हो तुम लोग यार, है ना? अब मत
Sir,
पूछो
I
कि
think
क्यों है?
someone muted,
I
someone
muted
mute
you,
me. Okay, okay.
है ना? Don't be Rahul Gandhi. I'm sorry to say this. Be aware. Anyway, uh, so let me bifurcate the group two, है ना? Subgroup one of group one. Sorry, subgroup one of group two. Deepa Joshi, Balkrishna, Ankit, Anmol, Aviraj, Abhishek. And rest of the remaining portion of the group 2 are in subgroup 2 of group 2. Is it clear?
yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बालकृष्ण समझ में आ गया, आस्था समझ में आ गया तुम दोनों
Yes,
को,
sir.
है ना? लग रहा है टीएमसी के एमपी हो गए ना ऐसे. Yes. Okay. And again, please excuse these political comments. I do not favor or against any party. It is just so that you can understand it. Okay. ऐसे पीछे मेरे पत मत पड़ना सर, टीएमसी को कैसे बोला, बीजेपी को बोलो सर, कांग्रेस को कैसे बोला, ये नहीं करना, ठीक है प्लीज. ओके, सब ग्रुप वन ऑफ ग्रुप टू, सब ग्रुप वन ऑफ ग्रुप टू.
Yes.
स्टार्ट.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so as
So,
we have
Abhi,
Actually,
discussed,
friends,
as
first
we
to
discussed,
I
he's
would
Abhi
like
has
first of
to
all,
told us that
Gentlemen,
his father is
they
an
have
employee,
plans
that
to
he
completing
work in
the
that he is a student, and
Echo
after
story.
he has
and they
came
have
for an
plans to
study
go.
trip.
I am
okay,
having
okay. As,
just
as,
I agree with
as we
you.
have
First, what they will do, they will make a WhatsApp
as we
group
have
and
discussed,
they will discuss the timing, they plan everything,
According to all
and
the
they also
stories,
inform,
we
they
can
also
choose
include their
parent
parents
minimum age
regarding it.
from 20 to 24. Then we can choose main action of the story, and after that we can proceed to that story.
Krishna,
So,
we have selected the
Balakrishna,
action
so we
element.
have
He is
decided
preparing
the
for the campus placement, and we can add actions to that. That how he prepared and as well as how he took help of his friends in getting
okay,
placed. So we
okay,
can
so we
add
can
actions that he, with the help of his seniors and his professors, also got to know that what all the important questions of the core subjects, as well as also prepared upon the topics that were asked in the campus placements. He, with the help of his team, with the help of his friends, also prepared upon the quantitative aptitude as well as
okay.
the
We can
part of
decide
the.
the topic after we hear all the points of the other candidates. So we should so first of all we decide a age limit. So 20 to 24 is the age of a character, and he is a male, and he is in positive mood.
Yeah,
So
Balkrishna, we have
we can
discussed
decide
that
that.
thing that
topic.
that
We have
character
discussed
is
Complete
of
the
already.
topic.
22
We
years
discussed
or
already that, so we
24
can directly
bracket.
go on the action team. And as Abhiraj has said
Yeah,
that he took the help of his teachers and his friend, we can also add this topic that he also took the help of library and the reference books, and he take the content which will be going to us in the placement in a perspective of the
yeah.
mechanical.
Adding point to you, Abhishek, I would like to
Yeah,
say
adding
that
to
he
the
also
point
took
of
help of
Abhishek,
the
I would like
Glassdoor.
to add
From
that
that,
he
he
also
come to know
contacted
about
some
the
of his
previous
seniors,
year
those who
question
were
paper that were
already
asked in the
working
campus
in these
placements,
MNCs,
Good
and
point
as
from
well as
good
he
prepared
point
also
from
accordingly.
Ankit.
took
Also,
Abhiraj,
he
good
also
point
took
from
help
Ankit's
of his.
side.
Yeah.
Good point from
Okay, so
Ankit
can
that he took the help of his seniors and got the more insights about how should he approach for the interview.
Okay,
so
and
so
we
also
can
friends,
he
I think
appeared for
that
the mock
we
interview
we
have
which
have
was
two
made
organized
a
topics.
in the
story
college,
One is
around
from
going
and
for a
worked
campus
upon the
a
placement.
man
points,
preparing for his
worked
And
interview,
upon
at
the
the
and
same
points
time,
He
for
posted
also
on the
made the
to
so
NCC.
he is
resume. He
preparing for
Pandey
also made the
University,
resume
and at the
regarding
same
the
time
skills, as well as he also worked upon his skills to get himself and his friends place. So he
Friends,
also
we
took
can
help
also add an
of the.
action. We can also add an action of the taking the knowledge about the company, the recent developments they made, and the recent business they have conducted. So it will help him to clear the HR round. So that is also one point
He
we can
also
add.
read about the he
okay.
also
So
read about
Adding
the
to the
knowledge
point of
of the
friends,
Abhishek,
company,
I
and
would
yes,
like
also
to
we
add
at the
all
back
he
he
have
helped
also
the
made
company to
his
know
made
profile
a
on
lot of
naukri.com as well as
actions.
on
So
Indeed
let's
to get
construct the story so that
the
we can
companies which
come to
are
a
available.
final
He
conclusion that
also
he
made a
got placed
profile
in that
upon he also
company.
made a profile upon LinkedIn so that he can be noticed by the other recruiters out there.
Okay, so a person who is preparing for his interview,
Nope, nope,
and
nope.
after a lot of hard working, and after he decide what he has to do in an interview, and he
Balkrishna
went
sir has
well
raised
in the interview,
hand.
and uh,
ना एक्सप्लेन करने का टाइम बालकृष्ण नहीं रहेगा एक्चुअल एसएसबी में, ठीक है? You have to cut short, keep it short. Subgroup 2 of group 2.
So, friends, I wanted to portray the character as a BTech graduate who has come to the village to help his grandparents and meet them after completing his education in IIT.
We can also make it like he's preparing for interview or for any business meet, as we can clearly see he's in a formal dress.
I agree with you, Shanu. We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
make him
I
a
would
final
also
year
agree
student
with
of
you,
a good
but
college wearing
I
for
would
a
I would
competitive
also say
exam.
that I would also like to say that he's probably looking for some innovations and some planning something in the process. So I think that it is probably a drone startup where he has quitted his MNC and he is along with his college friend.
Yes,
He's going to make a
we
new
can go
startup.
with him,
His
Anshu,
attire
that
is extremely
he
formal,
has
and
started
he looks
the
like a
startup
grown-up
of
individual,
drones.
not like some teenager who is pursuing in his college or being in his school days. So we can provide him with some authority at some particular department. And currently, cyber crimes are something which we have commonly witnessed. So we can make him head of the department for cybercrime and our action towards resolving the issues and maintaining the situations.
Ayush, I get you, but the problem is I can't actually connect how cybercrime is being related to this picture. So I think that
Yes, I agree
there
with
is a
Anshu. We
lot of
can go
planning
with
going on in
the
that.
idea of a startup. He's presenting an startup and he's
Yeah,
meeting with some
I'll go with
investors.
Anshu's and Shanu's story that he could be a final year student in a BTech. He could be a final year student in his BTech and could also be planning something related to the drone advancement and all project
Yes,
wise.
and so that's why he's going to meet with some investors and other person for
Yeah,
funding and other
he
things.
could be preparing a
Yes,
project
yes.
for it so
Yes,
that
I
he
do
could
He
agree.
can
present it in
also
front of
go
his
for
investors.
autobiographies of the people, and he can also go from blogs being posted on Wikipedia by individuals so that he can trace most of knowledge about
Okay,
drones.
sir is raising the hand, guys.
Okay.
Sir wants to say something.
Bus. A group two, whole group, complete group of group
Yes, sir.
two.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
start the discussion.
Yes, sir.
Okay, friends. So as group one has
So,
come to a
gentlemen,
story of
everyone
going for a
made
placement
a
interview, and group two has went for
preparation for
a
interview.
drone
So,
project. So what we can do is that we can club the two things. As he has made a drone project, and then he is going for a placement, he will present the project towards the panel of the interview. So that's how we can manage all both the
I
students.
agree with Abhishek
But
on this.
but
I agree with
I
Abhishek
do
on
agree
this
with
matter.
Abhishek, but I would like to
We can
Yeah,
also
yeah.
mention from where he took his information and resources, how he planned
Yeah,
the whole
we can
project
add
into
the
this.
action. We can add the actions regarding the
but
He
project.
can collaborate
but
with rest
Abhishek,
of
I
the
would like
science
to
and
add the point in this
specialists
case
to
that
plan.
since they have okay, Ayush, please go ahead.
Ayush, Ayush.
He can collaborate with his teachers and take help of his friends as well, and they can set up a proper planning that how they are supposed to achieve their goals.
exactly,
So
added to the point of
as we
Ayush,
have
I
to
would like to
write
add
the
that they
we have to
also
make a complete
took
story.
the
So
help of
according to me,
artificial intelligence in managing all of these things and managing those drones.
We can add these points in our action that these are the specs of the drones.
Okay, sir is raising the hand.
Okay. I did one thing. Group one, you have not nominated. I think. Group one, please nominate someone for the conclusion. All of you keep your video on.
Friends, can I nominate for the group?
You can nominate someone for the group.
We can nominate Jyoti as she gave very good points.
Yes, sir. I
Yes,
would
yes,
nominate
obviously.
Jyoti.
Yes, we can
I
go
would
with
also
Jyoti.
nominate Jyoti.
Okay, group two, please nominate someone for the conclusion.
Hmm.
I would like to nominate Ansu. Is everyone agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree
Yes,
with you.
Anshu,
Like
Yeah, I agree with you.
here's
Yeah, I
here's some
agree.
really good points.
okay, we can go with Anshu.
Okay, just a second, candidates. Uh, I'll restart this. Okay, this will watch. Where is Jyoti?
Yes, sir.
बस एक मिनट रुको यार एक मिनट रुक जाना। Okay, so Jyoti, you have been nominated for the group conclusion. You may add your point. You may
Yes, sir.
speak up your story.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone, for nominating me. As per the discussion, we have come to the conclusion that the picture consists of one male character of 22 years age, positive mood, and the action of the story is preparing for competition exam. Rajat, age 22, after completing his BSc Computer Science from Delhi University, started preparing for Staff Selection Commission CGL examination. He noted down all the modules that were going to come for the examination, prepared his notes, and started focusing on his quantitative and English communication. He started reading vocabulary daily and newspaper in order to enhance his general knowledge. He also started practicing question papers of previous year, and also started practicing quant from the YouTube and other resources. He took help from the library. He referred previous year question paper bank and took help from the competition exam books. He started his preparation and he was confident. He took help from his friends and teachers as well. On the day of the examination, he performed confidently and cleared the examination. He cleared the examination and he was selected into the income tax inspector post. Thank you.
Yes, so according to our discussion and our conclusion, we have seen a mix up of stories of everyone. So according to that, the conclusion of the story is a young aspiring aeronautical engineer who is in his 20s, who is about to who is sitting in the placements of his college. He has developed a lot of drone projects in which he has taken help from a lot of his professors, as well as he has taken help from various research papers and his library, in which he has developed a project. So during his placements, he is showing he shows his project, and he further uh, gets a better points for his ideas based on his innovations, and he gets selected in a drone company. Further, which he makes various drones for the military. Thank you.
Now it is a time to feedback. Okay. How many of you are happy with the performance? Keep your video on all of you.
Sir, I'm definitely not happy, sir.
Definitely not happy.
Yes, sir. I could have done better. I would have written the story in that better. I would have linked it in the written part in a better way than I have spoken about it. So
जब बोल रहे हो तो मैं
yes, sir.
मानता हूँ, मेरे को एक्सप्लेनेशन की जरूरत नहीं है। ठीक है,
Yes, sir.
कोई नहीं। So yeah, let's do a feedback.
हाँ, कंक्लूजन ठीक नहीं था सर, मतलब पॉइंट्स दिमाग में आ रहे थे लेकिन ठीक से बोला नहीं उसको।
परफॉर्मेंस
हम्म।
ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस जिनकी परफॉर्मेंस में अच्छी है मैं बता दे रहा हूँ, बाकी मैं जो भी परफॉर्मेंस for me, why you have participated properly in the discussion.
Sir, I participated.
So I told that why you have not why you have not properly participated in the discussion.
Sir, maybe I think I have some sort of headache, sir, in my head. That's why I just.
I am having this headache. I think it's been maybe a week. Till the moment I'm taking class, I'm having the headache. That's
Yes,
not.
sir.
I mean, I'll not say that it is excuse, but it should not limit your performance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Because you don't know, I mean, what will went wrong on the day of the SSB. So be prepared for the work. Next,
ऋतिक की थी सर, गुड स्टोरी थी काफी।
डिस्कशन में थोड़ा सा assertively participate. थोड़ा सा तुम्हारा जो कितने लोगों का नाम मैंने बोला परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा प्रियांशु तुम्हारा स्टोरी क्या था?
सर प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर सीरियस एग्जाम।
ठीक है तुम्हारा भी ओके ओके टाइप परफॉर्मेंस है ठीक है। कितने लोगों को मैंने बोला कि परफॉर्मेंस अच्छी है कि प्योर मतलब वो अपना हैंड रेस करके रखेंगे। एक बार शॉट कर लो अंकित ज्योति अरे दो तीन लोग और मैंने बोले भाई।
सर ओके ओके बोला भी आपने सर।
ठीक है हैंड रेस करके रखो। ठीक है सो दिस मेनी पीपल ओनली हैव परफॉर्मेंस देयर परफॉर्मेंस इज गुड। आगे किसी और का आता है तो मैं बताता हूँ। I'll go one by one regarding your story. First of all, who was the first candidate? Abhishek Borade.
Yes,
ये
sir.
मैंने कितनी बार बोला Level class.
Mm-hmm.
अह, ऐसे जो कैंडिडेट होते हैं और तुम सही जा रहे हो है ना तुरंत उसी समय मैंने ऐसे बस गोबर में फेंक दिया था। अनमोल
दिक्कत क्या
Yes,
है
sir.
सर?
अब मैं तुमको भी इतना बता रहा हूँ seriously at this moment and let me know.
Yes, sir. Celebrating Diwali at home.
तो तुम तो जाके पूरा ऐसे डिसाइड कर रहे हो प्लान कर रहे हो है ना घर की सफाई करने के लिए घास काट रहे हो। थोड़ा सा दिवाली सेलिब्रेशन में अब जो और करें हमेशा उसको इंक्लूड करोगे ठीक है। ये जेनरिक टाइप से स्टोरी हो जाएगी। सेकंड थिंग मतलब your participation you were in group 2
Group 2, sir.
group 2 sub
Subgroup 1. Yes, sir.
group
Yes, sir.
never ever discuss regarding money financial or any about
Okay, sir.
ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
तुम्हारा आगे कैरेक्टर में शेयर करा था लास्ट टाइम मैं छोटे मोटे में लिख के दूंगा तो
Yes, sir.
अलग ही लेके जाना है ठीक
Yes, sir.
है।
Sir, I forgot to mention the link in that, sir. I do agree.
आस्था एक बात बता
जी सर।
आप गांव के लोगों को बेवकूफ समझते हो
नहीं सर।
लग तो वही रहा है ना खिड़की से देख कर ही बोले अरे चाचा पानी का दिक्कत है। ऐसा करो ग्राउंड वाटर ना हमने ऐसा मशीन देखा है ना बोरवेल लगाते हैं है ना। आपने तो देखा नहीं होगा ग्राउंड वाटर पानी निकाल देते हैं आपके लिए है ना।
नहीं सर, मैंने उस हिसाब से नहीं लिखा था। मैंने हिसाब से लिखा
यार
शायद रिसोर्सेज की कमी हो या कोई लीडर की कमी हो।
वाओ है ना व्हाट इज योर अथॉरिटी दैट यू आर प्रोवाइडिंग द रिसोर्सेस and how come you are able I mean your character is able to provide resources but just a graduate ना
जी सर,
ग्रेजुएट ग्रेजुएट जैसे ही होते हैं उसको उनको क्या बोला जाता है, बेरोजगार है ना। हम जस्ट
जी
अगेन ये ना मैं नर्व टच नहीं कर रहा, समझाने के लिए बोला था, बुरा हो सर रोने मत लग जाना क्लास में ना, कि अभी मेरे को टिश्यू भेजना पड़ जाए सभी को आंसू पोंछ के।
नहीं सर, समझ
नहीं
रही
नहीं
हूँ।
मैं बाकी लोगों को बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है। तो what
ओके
is
सर।
what is the authority of the character that you are मतलब he is providing groundwater resource and आपको मतलब लग रहा है जो मैं समझाना चाह रहा हूँ आप समझ रहे हो कि नहीं समझ रहे हो,
जी सर, समझ रही हूँ।
है ना। और गांव के लोग
हाँ,
बहुत तेज होते हैं, तेज इन द सेंस दे आर रियली स्ट्रीट स्मार्ट एंड ऑल, है ना।
जी
ठीक है,
सर,
तो एकदम से इतने पीछे नहीं है कि उनको बोले ओ ग्राउंड वाटर पानी है कैसे निकलते हैं, ये तो जादू हो गया है ना। आस्था को
जी
अवार्ड
सर।
दो, है ना, सरपंच अवार्ड। तुम्हारा गांव कहाँ है, क्या है, पंचायत क्या है तुम्हारे उधर कुछ।
सर डिस्ट्रिक्ट है मेरा, अनगुल है।
हाँ, अंगुल पंचायत गोल्ड मेडल है ना। इसका खाप पंचायत गोल्ड मेडल से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है, ठीक है।
जी,
अगर लेना देना नहीं होता तो मैं बोलता ही नहीं, ठीक है। आगे आप समझदार हो।
जी सर। सर मेरा जीडी के ऊपर कुछ रिव्यूज
ये आपका सर जीडी का था, अतों के आज
जो
तो
के
कहा नहीं,
सर।
आपका ग्रुप टू का मैंने मौका भी दिया अच्छे से बोलने के लिए पर बोला नहीं, तो उसमें तो कुछ कर नहीं सकते।
Sir,
सर बोल
sir, how was my GD, sir? Can you comment on
अरे
that?
वेट तो कर ले भाई, है ना जीडी।
Yes, sir.
अंशु योर जीडी इज नॉट आल्सो गुड, है ना। ये क्वेश्चन ऐसे मैं बताऊंगा, आऊंगा अभी, तो जिसका छूट रहा है डू नॉट
Okay,
वरी,
sir.
वेट। नाउ आयुष वेयर आर यू।
So I was reading something about Wikipedia, and in daytime also I read something about cybercrime. So it just
वही
hit
लिख
me.
दोगे, है ना।
So that was the very first thought which struck my mind.
नो नो, if you are in position of power or if you are in leadership position, especially military leadership or in leadership, always question your first instinct. You will not just go ahead with the first instinct, ठीक है, ध्यान रखोगे इस चीज को।
Right. Sir.
एंड हमेशा बी गो विद द ओपन माइंड, ठीक है। The story was not good. Then we have Balkrishna. Balkrishna story again सब स्टैंडर्ड स्टोरी है तुम्हारी, अभी चीजें चेंज करनी है, ठीक है। सेकेंड थिंग ना, आई विल हैव अ डिस्कशन विथ यू ऑन दिस, सो वेट, है ना। मतलब इसमें मैं तुम्हारा वन टू वन डिस्कशन जब हम करेंगे तो मैं इसमें बात करूंगा, एक बार तुम क्या दिलाता
Okay,
हूँ,
sir.
ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
दीपा, व्हाट वाज योर स्टोरी।
So it was regarding uh,
थिंकिंग
thinking
अबाउट
in
द
retrospect. So he is an postgraduate and cleared net and recently appointed as assistant professor.
ठीक है, योर
So
स्टोरी
he
इज वेरी गुड लाइन अप, बट नो वो मतलब ये अच्छा है पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू का, बट सही से स्टोरी नहीं लिखा है, और योर परफॉर्मेंस इज आल्सो गुड, दैट आई फॉलो, है ना। अपनी
yes
परफॉर्मेंस
sir.
ओके टाइप से है, ठीक है। बट स्टोरी का लाइनअप थोड़ा सा और सुधारो, ठीक है। बट थीम अच्छी है,
Yes
द
sir.
पॉइंट सेकंड थिंग है ना, डीडी
Yes
को
sir.
हैंडल ना, डीडी बहुत स्पेसिफिक चीजों के लिए होता है, बहुत
Yes sir.
मतलब ऐसे डीडी हमेशा लाइफ में नहीं आता है, ठीक है।
Yes sir.
जीसू, जीसू बात करो तुम मेरे से कल पे कॉल पे, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
बात
Yes sir.
करो तुम मेरे से कल पे, जीसू को बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है।
Yes sir. Yes sir.
ओके, दीपा आपका नाम जीसू है।
No sir. Earlier like आपने बोला जीसू को बोलो, so I agreed
ठीक है
on this
कोई
कि
नहीं, अरे
yes sir.
कोई नहीं,
तो
ऐसे कॉन्फिडेंस क्यों खराब करे, मैं तो बस ऐसे ही।
नहीं, it was because of network glitch.
दूसरा चीज ध्यान रखना कि कभी भी ऐसे इंटरव्यू में होगा ना खराब, तो इंटरव्यू का क्वेश्चन एकदम प्यार से मजे लेने की कोशिश करेगा, ठीक है। आपको पता नहीं चलेगा, ठीक है, अपना कॉन्फिडेंस
Yes
बनाए
sir.
रखना। मिहिर जोशी, मिहिर व्हाट वाज द स्टोरी
Yes, sir.
मिहिर, कम अगेन एक बार फिर से थोड़ा बताना मेरे को, दो तीन लाइन क्या चीज के रिगार्डिंग स्टोरी था।
Yes, sir. It was analyzing the day's mistake and then working upon it the next day.
रिगार्ड मतलब क्या चीज के रिगार्डिंग मिस्टेक था उसका।
सर वो एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहा था, तो उसने अपना स्केड्यूल बनाया और फिर रोज दिन के एंड में वो देखता था कि क्या गलतियां करी हैं उसने, फिर वो नेक्स्ट दिन पे
योर
वर्क
स्टोरी
करता
इज आल्सो
था ऐसे।
गुड, है ना। आई थिंक योर बट योर पार्टिसिपेशन एंड डिस्कशन वाज नॉट गुड ओवरऑल, है ना।
Yes,
पार्टिसिपेशन
sir, I
बेसिस अगर
tried.
अच्छा रहता तो नहीं देखोगे अब मैं बता रहा हूँ तो आप ही के ग्रुप से सबसे अच्छा पार्टिसिपेशन ज्योति का था अब देखो कैसे बोल रही थी और थोड़ा सा असर्टिव होके अपने आवाज को ऐसे रखोगे कि मतलब रखना है होगा आपको दिस विल कम विद द प्रैक्टिस ठीक है ये ध्यान रखना होगा
Okay, sir.
बट मेर योर स्टोरी वाज आल्सो गुड ठीक है वो ऐसा मिस्ड हो गया क्योंकि ओवरऑल परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा नहीं था इसमें ठीक है देन
Okay,
वी
sir.
हैव हु इज दिस मेरे के बाद कोई नितिन है ना नितिन या नीतीश नितिन खत्री क्या बनाया स्टोरी दोस्त तुम What is the story?
सर एक बिजनेसमैन है, वो क्या बोलते हैं, ऐसे सोचता है कि पैसा तो बहुत कमा लिया, पर क्या बोलते हैं, सेटिस्फेक्शन नहीं है उस पर।
ये क्या है कि गरीब अमीर में इतना भेदभाव क्यों है ना गरीब क्या
नहीं ऐसे नहीं सर, वो
मीम के हिसाब से समझा रहा हूँ है ना मेरे को जो एक स्टोरी बता रहा है ना तो कैंडिडेट्स फॉर राइटिंग देयर पीएचडी है ना ऐसे स्टोरी नहीं लिखोगे
ओके।
never give such kind of emotional touch. Emotional touch should be regarding the celebration that you are doing after accomplishing the task, or maybe something that someone is giving you the responsibility, the enthusiasm that you have, the positive thing that you have regarding that responsibility. Let's say example that your college or your principal has selected you to organize, or maybe the team leader to organize a college festival. That time that he was elated that he got the experience, that he got the responsibility to do it, है ना? और he was excited that he got the responsibility. ऐसे तरह के emotions.
ओके सर। उसके बाद सर जैसे ऐसे बनाया था कि वो स्किल्स प्रोवाइड करवा रहा है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, और गाइड कर रहा है कि कैसे बिजनेस अपन परस्यू कर सकते हैं आगे।
हाल फिलहाल में तुमको एमएलएम वाला कॉल किया था क्या?
नहीं सर,
कौन से लेवल पे हो तुम?
नहीं सर, बहुत पहले छोड़ दिया मैंने। ओके, और फिर जीटी का?
बता रहा हूँ भाई दिमाग नहीं दिया देखो मैं है ना समटाइम आई रेस्ट्रिक्ट माय सेल्फ टू स्पीक बिकॉज़ दिस अगेन दिस इज अ ग्रुप ना मैं कुछ पर्सनल चीजें आपकी नहीं बोल सकता हूँ बट वो चीजें आती हैं तो वन थिंग दैट यू शुड कीप इन माइंड लीव योर पास्ट बिफोर यू गो एंड अपीयर फॉर द एसएसबी ठीक है वो एकदम से लेके नहीं जाना है देन वी हैव नीतीश नीतीश क्या था चिल्ड्रन को वो कर रहे हो है ना तो
Hello, sir. Sir, my student, like he was.
प्लेग्राउंड
Yes,
प्ले
sir.
प्लेग्राउंड रिस्टोर तुम ही करवा रहे हो ना
हाँ, yes, sir.
क्या मस्त काम किया है ना चुनाव में खड़े हो रहे हो क्या तुम बताया नहीं तुम वोट दिलवा देते कहाँ से तुम खड़े हो वो चुनाव में
No, sir. Actually, I made like him. He was an architect, so
ओके
he knew about it. The profession was
आर्किटेक्ट इज जस्ट
architect.
स्टैंडिंग इन हिज बिल्डिंग
No, no, sir. He was on Sunday morning. He was standing in front of his window, where he observed that children are playing in a disputed playground. Like there was no,
डिस्प्यूटेड प्लेग्राउंड
मतलब सर मतलब खराब हुआ ब्रोक करने से करके.
नो सी द समटाइम ना आइडिया इज वेरी गुड है ना
हम्म.
बहुत सारी चीजें की आइडिया बहुत अच्छा होता है लेकिन जिस
हम्म.
तरीके से आपने स्टोरी लिखी है
Yes, sir.
बहुत आपने
Okay, sir.
बिकॉज कभी भी ना देखना ये हवा में चीजें नहीं उड़ाना
हम्म.
ये दिमाग में रखना ये
हम्म.
responsibility of student as
हम्म.
you are known as architecture of from where you are and
So I'm from Gurgaon.
who is a renowned architect who is known as Hind. That person in the past was astronaut
हम्म.
there in the past after he got his the architect
हम्म.
Mhm. Yes, sir. So it was nice. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, sir.
रजनीकांत नहीं हो तुम?
Okay, sir. I will remember it. No, sir. Definitely not. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
I'm talking about yourself, you have to keep your video on. ऋतिक, ये तुम मतलब अच्छा दिखता है, you are from हिमाचल, तो you are already blessed with the nature. वो करनी
सर वो गार्डन को रिपेयर करना था.
सही तरीके से तुम लिखा नहीं है, रीराइट करोगे.
Okay,
संदीप
sir.
शानू हम
Uh,
बस
sir,
तो थोड़ा improve करो. हमारी की तरह ना
That was like attending blood donation camp.
मतलब ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप में ना बहुत रिस्ट्रिक्टेड वो है. मतलब अगर देखो ना कि तुम अगर अटेंड कर रहे हो, देखो दो चीजें होती है, या तो आप अटेंड कर रहे हो तो अटेंड करने में बहुत लिमिटेड स्कोप है आपकी क्वालिटीज को दिखाने का, तो उसमें आप ऑर्गेनाइज कर दो, है ना.
Okay.
And he found that the recent month the cases of dengue has increased in this area, and through his channel and group he found out that there is a scarcity of blood, है ना. So he contacted the volunteers from various groups that includes NSS, NCCs, and his college. And he made a group of interested people who will donate blood. After selecting that, after gathering the volunteers of around 25 to 30 people, he went to the blood bank, okay, in that area. He contacted them, and then he selected the date for this blood donation camp. Okay, and on day of event he arranged sweets, juice packets, and also emergency I mean aid kits and all those things. Okay, and on that day he also posted some of the I mean the blood donations on the social media, and from where he got almost around 45 to 47 such blood donation, and that has led to the bit of relief in I mean the shortage of blood. ठीक है, तो ऐसे करके थोड़ा सही तरीके से उसको मेंशन करोगे. ठीक है, अब क्योंकि मेरे को ये ना मोमेंटरी मेरे को बोलना होता है विद इन 30 सेकेंड 45 सेकेंड, तो मैं उसमें तो थोड़ा सा मेरे को दिक्कत होगा ही. लेकिन तुम जब लिखोगे तुम्हारे पास में 4 मिनट टाइम होता है, तो क्या कर सकते हो. अविराज परफॉर्मेंस तुम्हारा ठीक है, बढ़िया
सर
है.
बाकी नरेशन और पार्टिसिपेट कैसा
नरेशन
था?
अच्छा था तुम्हारा, ठीक है.
ओके.
पार्टिसिपेशन
पार्टिसिपेट.
डिस्कशन नो, नो पार्टिसिपेशन डिस्कशन नो. अविराज तुम्हारा भी परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा था, ठीक है. मैं वोट
Yes, sir.
करूँ लास्ट में तुम्हारा. तो ओवरऑल ज्योति, अंकित और जिनका जिनका परफॉर्मेंस, प्रियांश जिनका मैंने परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा बोला था, अपना हैंड रेज करके रखो. तो इन और लोगों को मैंने बोला था, दो और लोग थे कोई, ठीक है, तो ध्यान रखोगे. दीपा, हाँ
Hrithik, Hrithik.
भाग गया, ठीक है. चलो तो ध्यान रखोगे, है ना. Now I will have to pick up the performance regard your performance in this group discussion. Group discussion में जिनका परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा है मैं उस सेंस में बताऊंगा जिनका अच्छा है, जिनका खराब, जिनको कुछ नहीं बोलना, उनको इम्प्रूव करना है अपने असर्टिवनेस पे या नंबर ऑफ टाइम्स दैट दे हैव पार्टिसिपेटेड। तो प्रियांशु का परफॉर्मेंस थोड़ा बेहतर है, ठीक है। ज्योति का परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा है। देन आर्यमैन तुम्हारा परफॉर्मेंस डिस्कशन में अच्छा था, ठीक है। देन रेस्ट ऑफ यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव, है ना। और जिनको अपने assertiveness पे अच्छे से काम करना, दैट इज मिहिर, प्रवीण, शमीत, विश्वेश, यू ऑल्सो, ठीक है। श्रुति जब कंक्लूजन दोगी तो कंक्लूजन तुम्हारा अप्रोप्रिएट सही तरीके से नहीं, मतलब इट वाज नॉट अप टू द डिजायर्ड लेवल, सो यू हैव टू इम्प्रूव। ग्रुप टू
Okay.
में बस एक अभिषेक बोराडे का था सही, एंड अंकित का थोड़ा सा सही था, ओके ओके टाइप से था, ठीक है। अंकित परफॉर्मेंस इंप्रूव करना डिस्कशन में, ठीक है। एंड आस्था का सही था, ठीक है। अभिराज का भी सही था, आस्था अभिराज, ठीक है। बाकी लोगों को इम्प्रूव करना है। एंड बालकृष्ण, अंशु, आयुष, ये नहीं पूछोगे हाउ कैन दिस बी हैपन, है ना। दूसरा चीज है कि आपकी जो अपनी स्टोरी रहेगी थोड़ा सा दिमाग खोल के रखोगे, ठीक है। दिमाग खोल के रखने का मतलब है आपका कि जब नरेशन हो रहा है तो सुनते रहोगे, देखोगे स्टोरी किस डायरेक्शन में जा रहा है। अब उस समय ये नहीं बोलोगे कि हाउ कैन दिस बी दिस, ये क्वेश्चन एयर नहीं करने लगोगे, है ना। बोलोगे जेंटलमैन इंस्टेड, और ना जेंटलमैन या फ्रेंड, इंस्टेड ऑफ दिस वी कैन डू दिस, है ना। इट विल बी मच मोर, it is much more suitable to the given story, sorry, the given the picture, है ना। or in this we will have much more ideas, or in this we will have a better coordination among ourselves, है ना। और it will be the somewhat uh, क्या उसको बोलेंगे, मतलब हम कॉमन पॉइंट पे आ सकते हैं इससे, है ना, ठीक है। तो ये ध्यान रखोगे, दिस आर द ऑल थिंग दैट आई हैव टॉक्ड। नाउ इज द टाइम।
सर ये आपको ग्रुप
हाँ सर, बोलो बोलो बोलो।
टाइमिंग आपको भेज दिया पीपीडीटी के।
ठीक, ओके।
Sir, I had a doubt, sir.
हाँ हाँ, पूछो ना, मिहिर पूछो ना।
Sir, what can we do to improve our assertiveness in GD?
The tool you तो मैंने at the time that we had our one to one session, मैंने क्या बोला था, you have to work on
Remember
this,
that, sir.
बस उसको थोड़ा सा काम करोगे इधर हो जाएगा, ठीक है।
Okay, sir.
सर
बस
सर आपने ये चीज बोला.
एक करके एक एक करके, हाँ
Sir,
अंशु।
I want to ask that,
Yes,
like
sir.
it is said that if you see a story, first observe the background and then give theme to the person and accordingly make your story. So in this story, the person was standing in front of a window. So is it necessary like we have to include the window in that story?
Who said this? I mean, see, many a time ना, it is not science,
Hmm.
आप अब समझ रहे हो। साइंस में भी अगर साइंस मानते हो तो फिर ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री है,
Hmm.
डेफिनेटली दे विल से कि, क्योंकि आपको एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा किस चीज के स्टार्टिंग स्टोरी लिख सकते हैं।
Hmm.
अब एक बंदा मेरे सॉरी विंडो के सामने खड़ा है, तो जरूरी थोड़ी आपको लिखना है कि विंडो के सामने खड़ा है। हो सकता है वो एग्जाम देने आया विंडो के सामने खड़ा होकर देख रहा हो सकता है वो इंटरव्यू देने आया हो, अपना अभी वेट कर रहा हो, है ना,
Okay.
इंटरव्यू के पहले। हो सकता है कहीं पे ब्लड डोनेशन कैंप लगाया हो, है ना,
Hmm. Hmm.
ये भी हो सकता है ना। हो सकता है कि वो अभी जो ऑफिस में काम कर रहा है वहां पे छुट्टी हुआ है, तो प्लान कर रहा है कि वेकेशन पे कहीं घूमने जाएगा, है ना। देयर आर
Got
सो मेनी पॉसिबिलिटीज।
got it, sir.
अरे यार बस साढ़े पौने 11 हो गए। लेट मी जस्ट पुट अप द रिकॉर्डिंग, ओके। So thank you all for joining and keep learning with me. So,
थैंक यू सर।